as y'all piling, as you come in, give me an audio check. Make sure everything's straight. All right, Mr. Hicks. Um, hey, am I coming through all right? Can you hear me? Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'll be heading that way tomorrow. Well, after I leave Unhold Foods over here. Guess the reason why I'm going live tonight is cause um excuse me, man, I ain't feeling good worth of crap. This whole week I've been battling um um this coughing and yeah, I'm fine, but for all intents purposes, um for all intents purposes, we ain't gonna say what it is and stuff like that. But I mean, let's be honest. I've been in all the hot spots from Boston, from Boston to New York City to Jersey and all that stuff there. So, um, but this whole week I've been battling. So it's like guys would send me. I mean, I got all the texts. I got all the texts and stuff, and I appreciate that. I got everybody texts and stuff and messages. It's just for the ones I could answer, I did, and the ones that I couldn't answer, I'm like, just you just gotta kind of forgive me. But I've been trying to, and it's something that I kind of brought upon myself too, cause I'm over here wearing shorts and flip flops over here, and it's still snowing. It's still snowing and stuff. Yeah, I appreciate it, preach. Um, but when you're out here, you're being reckless. All right, Mr. Aaron. Um, when you're out here, you're being reckless. You can't expect but so much and stuff to go on, and then when something happens to you because you not taking precautionary measures, then it is what it is. Yeah, but it's not it's not what you think, like cause I did I did think, all right, Mr. Williams, I did think that's what it was at first, but bro, when I went through New Jersey, I went through a pollen storm like you wouldn't believe. It's like I mean, the pollen is just, it's in my nose, it's in my, I could taste it. It's like everything I taste, it tastes like pollen, man. Like this Gatorade and stuff, man. It tastes like everything tastes like pollen, man. I mean, it's just, it's aggravating. And it's aggravating and stuff. And so, you kind of stuck between the two and stuff, like, man, it might be one or it might be the other. And so, I ain't got no fever or nothing like that. But man, it's just, it's still the same. Like, it's still the same and stuff, man. You got to, so, I'm telling, like, man, if it was what I feel like doing, if it was a lake or something around here, I would just go and jump in that lake. Like, bro, it's that bad. Like, I mean, I went into the restroom and just take handful of water and stuff, man, and just splash it, cause it's I'm telling you, man, this pollen jack, this pollen, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'd rather have, man, I'd rather have corona than this allergy stuff, man. At least with corona, you can get over it. And that's foolish talk. Really, that's foolish talk. But yeah, just just to get a jump on everything early, cause I won't be going live tomorrow. I won't be going live tomorrow and stuff. Cause a lot of my stuff came in that I ordered. So shout out to my man, Sun Water Flow and stuff. He turned me on to this. He turned me on to this some kind of it's peppermint, and I heard of it before, and it's supposed to really be good and stuff with the nasal stuff and everything. So I just that came in, and I'm gonna be on that. Then I gotta hit the grocery store cause all right, Mr. Momentum, what's going on? Once I hit the road again, man, I'm gonna start cooking my own food. I got my stove and everything. It's just um, for some reason, man, I just stopped. Like, yeah, I appreciate Mr. Hicks. It's just I'm gonna tell you, like, and I'm gonna be honest. I eat Chinese food every day. I do. I ordered the same stuff every day, man. Chicken, broccoli, and white rice. That's all I do. I eat that every day, and all the restaurants and stuff are shut down. So the only thing I could eat was burger and fries, and like man, I didn't know they make a cheeseburger sub. Man, I'm telling, man, it never tasted something so awful. And but you got to eat something, and your choices are very limited and stuff like that. So everybody know, but that's my thing. There every day I look forward to making a phone call and stuff, and I get my chicken broccoli with white rice, and all the restaurants are closed. So I'm gonna just start cooking my own stuff. Let's see. Oh, well, if you know if you can't go to every Chinese restaurant, you can't, but there are specific ones I deal with and stuff, and for the most part, they're on the up and up. But um, their businesses have been affected and stuff like that, and so hey, it is what it is. But I said I'm gonna start preparing my own stuff, man. I was doing it at first, and it was all right. It's just I bought the right stove. I bought the wrong inverter because I got a what this inverter is a what? Um, oh, it's a 15. It's a 1500, and it's a 1500. And I should have bought that 2000 and stuff, kind. That stove I can only cook with one eye, even though it got two eyes on it. It don't. I can only cook with one. Let's see. Yeah, and so it's another person, and I know it's kind of off topic. I know it's kind of off topic and stuff, but the other thing I wanted to do was tackle my weight and stuff, right? So I've been following this guy, Nathaniel Jordan, the minister of wellness. Nathaniel Jordan. I ordered his book. I ordered his literature and stuff like that. I've been listening to a lot of his all in fact all his everything on his playlist, man. I listened to it and I'm like, yeah, bro, that's me. Cause I keep talking about this thing with this weight, and you know I ain't eating the right stuff, and I'm gonna tell you, if it ain't a better time to be a vegan, If it ain't a better time to be a vegan, it's definitely right now and stuff. So, um, yeah. So, other than that, um, I got my truck straight too. And let me tell you what I did with this nonsense. I went to TA, and I tell people, don't even, let's see, Red Rooster, I'm going to Chinatown. I'm getting some detox tea. It helps clean the system. Okay, yeah, I don't know about the tea and stuff. I ain't real big on tea. I hate tea. But a side note, funny that you should mention that is that despite the fact of the origin and stuff of this pandemic, they not the ones going to the hospital. And they not going to the hospital. So yeah. But anyway, I went to the TA about 2 weeks ago, and I get let's see what I get done. Um, Dang, on, what did I get done at the TA? Cause it cost. Let's see, I went in there and huh. Okay, I got some work done. I know that. And so when I got the work done, I said, well, listen, you might as well do the DOT inspection, right? 'Cause it's something that the people I'm leased on to, they require that you gotta have it and all this stuff here. So I go in there and the typical TA fashion, right? They give you a whole bunch of violations. Oh yeah, we can fix all of it and stuff like that. Now, the thing is, the stuff that they tell you, it ain't stuff that the DOT ain't looking for. So it's not a violation according to the FMCSA. It's a violation to them. And so, but some of the things aren't stuff. And so one of the things that they were talking about was my brake chamber. And so they said one of my strokes was too long on my brake chamber. Then it was a leak coming from one, and the diaphragm messed up on the other. So I got three bad brake chambers. Right? I said, okay. I'm in like effort mode, right? Like, you know what? Yeah, go ahead and fix it for the sake of fixing it and getting this daggone inspection pass so I can turn it in to the company so they can leave me alone about this crap. All right. And then common sense kicked in. They said, no, you know what? You already got some people you deal with and stuff. Just wait till you get down there. So you kind of stuck between those two dilemmas, guys. When you know you take care of your truck, it really frustrates you and stuff for somebody to tell you, oh, well, hey, you got a problem with it. Like where? You know? And so going against my best judgment, I go over here to where I go? Freightliner. I go to Freightliner, buy three brake chambers. I buy three brake chambers and stuff, and then I take it down there to the guys and stuff that I deal with. If y'all follow me on Instagram, then you know the place I go to. So I went there and told them what my problem was, and they looked at each other. They were like, okay, all right, let's jump in the truck and stuff and go get your truck straight. And so I'm like, no, I'm right outside. So they look at me again like, wait a minute, hold up. You telling us you got three bad brake chambers? Like, how do you know that? And so I said, I told them DOT inspection. So they thought I got, DOT by the state troop and stuff like that. So They looking like, well, daggone, you failed 3 brake chambers and they let you drive here. I said, no, no, no. I said, man, I said, TA. They said, oh Lord. So go on, drop your trailer, bring your truck in here and stuff. So they inspected the truck again, right? They inspected the truck again. They said, you got you got one you got one bad brake chamber. That's it. Change that. You said change that, and everything else good. So they changed that. It came back, gave me the paper and stuff like that. So I'm good for another 4 months, right? Even though I'm good for a year, but and so they were telling me, hey man, listen, we do inspections. Why didn't you come here? And I don't know. I don't know, man. But anyway, the only thing you take your equipment to the TA for is oil changes. That's it. Don't get nothing fixed on your truck except oil change. Don't even let them do the lights, guys. I'm gonna tell you another dumb thing I did. I bought the I bought the headlights and stuff, right? The custom headlights for the truck, and so they got the halo feature on them. So like a dummy, I go to the TA and I asked the guys plain as day. I said, man, listen, can you hook up my I know how to put the light in, right? I just don't know how to hook up the halo feature and stuff. It's not a plug and play. Everything else is plug and play. So it's, oh yeah, yeah, sure, no problem and stuff. So take it in there, let them he put the other light in and stuff, and so cut the light on, and right before I'm about to leave and stuff, man, a whole bunch of flickering and stuff started. The truck just go haywire. Like, what's wrong now? So then he comes and tells me, oh well, hey, these lights are supposed to be grounded, right? These lights are supposed to be grounded. Now, mind you, I'm giving you the short version. The long version was, hey, listen, can you hook this thing up? I know it has a ground feature on it and stuff like that. I'm not good with wires, you know. And it's back and forth with them, and I tell them, they finally, yeah, yeah, we can get you straight, no problem. So, long story short, I paid for a light and for a feature on the light that don't work, so I got to take it down here to the Chrome shop, to some professionals and let them do it. So the only thing TA is good for is just their oil changes. That's it. And that's car they don't change. That's car they don't have an upcharge on their filters. And that's only the TA. But if you go to the Petro, which is the same place, if you ask for Rotella oil, which Rotella was supposed, which is funny because Rotella used to be they used to be the whole sponsoring of the Petro. You request Rotella, it's a $5 upcharge. Dumbest thing ever. I mean, it's just they ain't got this stuff together. You seem like you have. Yeah, I mean, trucking is not about. It's not about having major. You're gonna have breakdowns, right? You are, and if you can catch it before it gets bad, right? Then you good to go. You know what I'm saying, Kai? A lot of things on your truck show you signs before it's about to go out. Your tires, for instance. Everything on your truck shows you that, hey man, listen, if okay, that's good. That's real good, man. But yeah, as far as breakdowns on trucks, that's what it is. It could turn into something major if you keep on ignoring it and stuff. Yeah, anything, man. It's gonna show the signs. Just like you know, you're driving a truck. Like a battery, for instance, a battery can be something real simple. Let's just say you walk, Freightliner got batteries on sale right now, $74 a piece. What they used to call, them batteries probably about $130, but they $74 a piece. Okay, you get in the truck and then you know that right now your truck, well, we going in the spring now and stuff, but when you crank your truck up and stuff, it kind of hesitates a little bit to crank. That means your cold cranking amps are going bad. But people say, okay, well, I'm gonna keep on riding with it, and then you get somewhere, say you at a shipper or worse in the Blue Beacon, and you shut your truck off, and then you go out there and try to crank your truck up and it ain't cranking. You know what I'm saying? Them batteries done finally said, man, you know what? Hey, screw this, and they put you down. Now you got a major breakdown because somebody got to go and get batteries and stuff, and they always, it could be just that one battery, but they saying, well, you're gonna need four, and then somebody got to go get them. It's an upcharge, and then they got to fix it on the spot, and so something that probably would have cost you, you know, a little bit of money and stuff like that. Now you sitting over here $3,000 repair bill and stuff, and so see that would count as a major breakdown, even though it was something minor. Oh well, I just had to change four batteries, but the fact that they had to do it at a ship or constantly on the side of the road and stuff, that's where they get you at. Trucks break down, they do. It could be something as simple as like I said, my tensioner pulley went out, right? My tensioner pulley went out, and the TA fixed that too. But had I took it to the shop, and the thing was that tensioner pulley, I knew for a long time that thing was bad. But you know what I kept doing? Kept on riding. Oh well, ain't nothing to it. This daggone thing squealing and howling and all that other stuff didn't give me all the signs, man. And so finally, I'm driving and it just that belt pops off of there and stuff, and it could have been worse, But I'm driving, and next thing you know, I got a low voltage, and the truck gave me just enough power to get turned back around and get back over here where I was parked at. But it was a road call, kind of what I had to do initially was I live in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. I would have to drive all the way to Greensboro to get a tensioner pulley and a belt, serpentine belt, come all the way back and then find somebody, to do a roll call and stuff, even though I got the part to put the stuff on for me. And I just so lucked up and said, well, I'm gonna suck it up because the TA had the part. So if I look at the gas money and all the time that it would have took for me to drive to Greensboro and back, it would have cost me the same amount of money. So that's why I told him to go and do it. But I knew what the problem was, and all I had to do is just go in there and fix it at any time. But that's what happens. So man, I mean, people feel like these trucks are like, um, motors are blowing up the second you get it. Nah, they ain't what it is. You know, you spend money because it's just where you at when the breakdown happens. If you can catch it early, it ain't gonna cost you nothing. You ain't gonna feel it. Man, it feel like somebody took some razor blades to my eyes and like stabbing them, and after they done it, they put lemon juice and that's drying up, and then alcohol to clean the wound up. That's what I feel like right now. This pollen is, I don't know. I can't. I don't see how they get honey out of pollen. I mean, I don't know what them bees be doing, boy. They got their own little special recipe. But good gracious, man. But yeah. Um, I'm trying to think. Who was that sent me a somebody sent me a message about, I don't know, maybe it'll come to me and stuff, but uh, how things going on y'all end? Oh yeah, oh yeah, tomorrow. Even though I ain't going live tomorrow, um, I will get to your questions. So if I do get questions after the live feed and stuff like that tomorrow and Sunday, I'll get to them because I could be a little, I could be a little focused and stuff while I'm taking care of stuff, right? 'Cause I got, let's see, how long have you been driving? 18 years. 18 years, Mr. Williams. Yep. 18 years. I started in, I got my license February the 8th, 2002. And let's see, first run Florida to Oregon, then to good gracious of life. Wait a minute, hold up. You got to go where? First run Florida to Oregon. They couldn't give you a more jacked up run, man. Then you going to Boston from Oregon. They couldn't have gave you a more jacked up run, man. I mean, good gracious of life. Oregon? I don't even know. I'm trying to think. Let's see, where is Oregon? Well, Oregon, man, is so Oregon was so bad. Lots of miles, lots of hills. Yeah, you right. And man, if Oregon is anything like Wyoming, then good gracious, man. Every time I think about Oregon, I think about that computer game, the Oregon Trail. That let's see. Oh no, I ain't going to. I'm sitting still. I'm sitting still. Hold up, let me. Yeah, I'm sitting still. I'm over here unwhole foods. 'Cause ain't nothing whole about the foods, but man, Oregon, Jesus Christ, man. But Oregon was so bad when they went to it used to be a while. Let's see, it's bad and it was cold. Oh, okay, all right. So you already done been there. But Oregon used to be when they finally finalized the international fuel tax agreement. Okay, it used to be, and this how retarded trucking was back in the day. Every state that you ran, you had to get a base plate for it. So, so imagine, so imagine if your truck did 48 states, right? If you did 48 states, man, imagine how your truck could look. And so, see, when you had a cab over, it didn't have a problem. Well, see, that was the retardedness and stuff in trucking. But they started international fuel tax agreement, and it eliminated all the need of us getting base plate for every state. They just, you know, you just pay the taxes and stuff like that based upon the state you run in, and you good. But Oregon was the only one. Oregon was the only state that didn't want to get into it. I'm in Minnesota now. I think. Wait a minute. Hold on. Minnesota. They supposed to be expecting some bad weather over there. If I ain't mistaken, is it snowing up there? But yeah, Oregon was the only state that didn't want to get into the international fuel tax agreement. So if you ran Oregon, you had to have a base plate for Oregon. And so um, Oregon decided to, and they didn't tell nobody. They didn't tell nobody, that they decided to get into the IFTA program. So now, when you went into Oregon, if you had the base plate on your truck, they give you a ticket. They will give you a ticket and stuff, man. And so they just setting people up left and right and stuff. You go in there and they got a let's see, Oregon is just like Wyoming. They got that what's that thing called? That check-in station. Everybody got to pull in, and so you go in there and stuff, and that's the first thing they looking at, that base plate on your truck. And then I mean, and that fine was pretty high. I think it's about 1,400 to 1,500 dollars. And so you think back in the day, in the early 2000s, stuff, getting one of those tickets there and stuff, right? Oregon. But yeah, let's see. They pulled me in, yeah, and that's why I don't go over there. Yeah, they pull you in there, and then here the other dumb thing that they do, like um, they pulled me in Wisconsin. No, not Wisconsin. They pulled me in Wyoming, and they asking me about New Mexico stuff. You know, they asked me about a New Mexico permit and stuff. I'm like, man, what the heck? What what that has to do with this state here and stuff, man? They talking about if I didn't have the permit, they're gonna give me a ticket. Like what? Man, get the heck up out of here. But them some funny states, man. Real funny. Missouri kind of funny too. That scale house right before you cross into Oklahoma, over there outside of Joplin. That's a funny scale house too. Let's see, they got I see they pop what's his name, Trucker Brown. They got him over there a few weeks ago. Oh, excuse me. Damn, sorry about that. Uh, let's see. They got some kind of fuel tax thing. What state? Cause they um everybody's stuff is kind of, well. Let's see. New Mexico. Okay, New Mexico. Um, who else got a funny yeah, I just think New Mexico and stuff. Oh, okay. Let's see. Damn, I'm buffering. Don't worry, my service be janky too. In fact, I'm surprised. Oregon, you know what? Yeah, they do. Yeah, yeah, they do. Yeah, and they get everybody over there and stuff. They got like I said, everybody I see go through that state, man. I remember a few years ago. I think they got like this when Chase and Andrew first started driving. I think they messed with him over there or something. Kentucky, um, Kentucky only get funny with that KYU number and stuff, and really you got to be on the back. they won't mess with you unless you're on the back road. You get on them back roads and stuff like that, then that's when they want to start talking about, oh well, you didn't pay your you didn't pay for the KYU permit, you know. Yeah, long as you stay on the highway, long as you stay on the highway, you all right. It's just you hit them back roads, man. Them dudes get real funny. Like, oh man, you just running back here 'cause you ain't trying to get caught. Like, oh Jack, no, I'm running back here 'cause they got they decided to put this they decided to build this place where I got to pick this load up in the middle of nowhere. Mm, hold on, fellas. God, I gotta get something to drink. What has been the best division in trucking? Um, I don't know, cause all I ever done was dry van and refrigerated, and so I said, if I'm gonna be in this thing and stuff, I just want to do refrigerator. I don't want to do nothing else. So I mean, it's a everybody got their own perception. Some people say flatbed, some say tanker. Yeah, you see, a lot of people hate reefer units because it's too much sitting, too much detention time, all this other stuff. You know, it's taking me 90 east. It's bad. Ooh, God. Yep, I'm getting my authority. Just went through getting all those permits to run through all the. Yeah, see, so you know, I'm going flatbed soon. Maverick is on a hiring freeze. Uh, yeah, cause brother Aaron, brother Aaron and stuff. He was telling me about that too and stuff. They freezed on the hiring cause of the COVID epidemic and stuff, and because of social distancing, they don't want people to come into orientation and get sick. So yeah, yeah, it's kind of touch and go. Yeah, it's supposed to be lifted May the 3rd, but I'm understand. Yeah, well, if shoot, man, May is a long time though. You still got what? We still got we got 3 more weeks in this month, and you don't want to wait too long, and then they say, well, hey, we got to extend this thing out and stuff, right? So you don't want to get caught up in that nonsense there. But if you want to do flatbed, yeah, I mean, if it's something that you really, truly, honestly want to do, then yeah, get into it and stuff, man. But hey, even with me in 18 years and stuff, I can't say which division is the best, guys. They all got their pros and their cons. Man, crap. Sorry about that. I knew it was something I forgot to do. I forgot to change my air cabin filter, and I went right by the place and stuff, and forgot to get this daggone thing. And that's probably why I got all this daggone pollen taste. Just yeah, it do. Like I'm over here. Yeah, I'm over here on at Unhold Foods, and they telling me, yeah, it's one. It's hold on. Let me show you where I'm at. All right, for those who familiar, this is that's Unhold Food. Let's see. I plan on buying a dry van and reefer trailer to be able to run. I'm gonna tell you, man, preacher, if you can, just go ahead get the reefer unit. Just get the reefer unit first. You know, get the big potatoes out of the way and well, go ahead and get the steak and stuff first. Cause a dry van ain't you can get a dry van for little than nothing. You know, they got them all day, every day and stuff. It's just that reefer unit. And you know, they got them too and stuff, right? But you know, you want to go ahead and get familiarized with that first, cause you don't, cause let's just say you get both trailers and you start if you stick into you get into the reefer thing, right? And you say, well, you know, you get into it heavy, and let's just say you bought that dry van anyway. You can get rid of that dry van quicker than you can that reefer unit. But anyway, this Unhold Foods over here. This is why I don't order from Amazon. I hate Amazon. You can do not yet. Well, yeah and no. That's a that's a big misconception that people think yeah you can do both and stuff and believe it or not, the only thing you can do is you can do food grade dry van stuff, but you know when you start breaking into like let's see pick up times early in the morning. Yeah. Oh yeah, now I know what I was talking about. Okay, yeah, I'm over here at Whole Foods over here in DC, and I got here at 8 o'clock. They told me the appointment time's at 11. He says okay, it's 1 a.m. So I'm over here off South Boulevard, right? Where ain't nothing over here but trucks. But then the police gonna be coming over here soon and saying, okay, hey, you guys got to get up and move and stuff, right, and find somewhere else to park instead of instead of them just saying, okay, you know what, come on, check in, park inside the gate here, park inside this gate here and stuff where you know can't none of these bad people and stuff get you. No, park over here on the side of the road. And if the police tell you, then you gotta leave. Starting with K L L L L L L L L L L L L M. I started with K, and it was atrocious. How many L's are in KLLM? I forget. Some shippers would deny you if you use a reefer for certain items. I experienced that a couple. And yeah, preacher, and you know that's the thing. Ain't nothing more aggravating. Oh, it's two. Okay, just had to make sure. Yeah, ain't nothing more aggravating and stuff than going over there and showing. But I'm gonna tell you what though, some places like water fences, right? I run the heck out of water, even though I know they're gonna load me up by 47, 48,000 pounds. I'll run the water if it can get me like, you know, I remain a lot of stuff. And so Maine is a dead area unless you run water. But see, if you show up with that reefer unit, they looking at you funny, like, all right, hey, listen, you can't be giving this load back because it's you can't be giving this load back and stuff because you too heavy and everything. Like, no, Jack, look, I'm gonna go and run it 'cause I ain't hitting no scale, but yeah, they want to get funny with the water now and stuff. You know, one thing about reefer unit, you have to keep it clean. Yeah, yeah, you ain't kidding. That's the other thing too. It used to be it used to be first starting out. Um, when you went to go pick up a load, right? If it was at a you know, you went to go pick up a refrigerated load, you didn't have to worry about getting the trailer washed out, cause they will always have a washout bay whenever you go pick up. You know, it's okay. Your trailer dirty. Okay, go and pull over here, and you go and pull over here and stuff, and we'll, they wash the trailer out and stuff, and not anymore. Well, they now, you know, some places like, and what I notice is always places in the middle of nowhere. You know, you got one little daggone broken pallet back there and stuff, and oh no, the trailer too dirty. Hold up, let's see. Can you believe I turned down? Can you believe I got turned down my Swift 3 years ago? Um, no, I'm not surprised by it because Swift want to get on. Swift want to get on that little. Let's see. I guess he asked, "Did you have a bad driving record?" I mean, hey, Swift. Sometime, man. They okay. Um, I guess y'all remember a few years ago and stuff when I first started doing YouTube. Um, my brother, I got a younger brother and stuff that drive trucks too, and so he went to Swift, and he was in their what's it called, right, the what the heck is that? Oh, that driving school and stuff. So one of the things you had to do, which was dumb, okay, you had to go and do a drug test and a hair test. And when you did it, you couldn't leave the room and stuff, right? And so, my brother, being hard headed, he gonna leave the room and come back. And then they found out he left the room and stuff like that, so they kicked him out of school. And man, you talking about somebody pissed. I was very upset with my brother, man. I mean, after telling him all the stuff that all the pitfalls and stuff, and the reason why I wanted him to go to that school was because they were still training on manuals, and he had to go to CR England, and they socked it to him. Yeah, they socked it to him and stuff. But now he got, let's see, had a felony 15 years ago. Oh, well, that's non void then. 15 years ago. Yeah, that's non void, man. I mean, they ain't 15 years. That's just them being nosy. But 10 is the limit, and that's really pushing it. You know, some folks say what, 5, some say 5 and stuff, and then but yeah, you didn't miss nothing over there with Swift. You didn't miss nothing over there. Okay, you certainly weren't gonna make no money. You're gonna do a lot of miles though, but you certainly weren't making no money. I went to Stevens Transport. Oh God, Jesus. Stevens Transport. They don't want you taking the truck home or the trailer. They want you to stay, or at least how it was when I first started. You had to stay out 6 weeks. Wait a minute, hold up. Let's see. 4, 8, 4, 8, 12. You went home once a quarter. That's how Stevens used to be. Stevens Transport, you go home once a quarter. You stayed out 4 months. When you went home, you dropped the truck off, and excuse me, and then you come back, and then you was out another 4. You out another 4 months. Let's see. KLLLLM. Wait a minute, hold up. Let's see how many L's in it. Okay, gave me my first start. I drove for them 10 and a half months. Drove regional. They paid private school. I'm grateful. Yeah. Let's see. Stevens had me broke running country. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, is let's see, what's her name? I ain't checked out in a while. Miss every time somebody's talk about KLLLM, I always think about Miss Trucker Diva 43. 'Cause I know she was there for a little while, then she went to some company and her and her husband got back together and let's see, I don't know what you don't know what OTR feel like, and you never will. Yeah, yeah, that's yeah. I mean, she was over there doing. Dang on it, man. She was over there doing her thing and stuff, and like I said, she left and went to some other company, and then her and her husband got back together and stuff, and then that's when I lost track. I'm like, I don't know if she's still there, running team or what, but let's see. I started with Warner, was making 1,300 a week at Warner. You was making 13 a week at Warner. What the heck was you running, man? What? Let's see. She about to pay her truck off. She. Oh, okay, yeah, LTI. All right, so she's still over there then. All right, that's good. That's good. Okay. They treated me well as they treated me well. Dang, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what. You the only person I know that spoke that good about Warner and stuff. I got a, man, bro. Warner was so bad. Like the only thing good about Warner was, let's see, yeah, I have a paycheck video. Oh, you got a hey so you got a YouTube page? Okay, all right. Hey, look, that's the other thing. If y'all got any kind of YouTube page, man, hey, cause hit me up, man. Yeah, if you got a kind of YouTube page, man. Hey, look, tell me where to go to find you guys. Hey, look, y'all watch my stuff. I'm definitely gonna watch yours. And if you do live feed, I'm gonna be up there too and stuff. Like brother Brandon Hicks, I'm gonna be up there first. Let's see, hold up. So let's see, Dollar General account with Warner, and he was strung out. Yeah, some people get lucky at some of them. Yeah, I mean, cause bro, all right, Warner was the company that you went to if you wanted a large car, and yeah, cause if you wanted a 379 Peterbilt, you went to Warner. You're like, all right, I ain't got a lot of experience, but I want a large car. Even though it don't go fast, yeah, I'm going over here to Warner and stuff. And oh, you on the Dollar General account, bro. I don't know how you do that, man. With with just the staff, with just the staff, you talking about going to the store early in the morning, and you got a whole truckload full of stuff that ain't. They just okay. You got stuff all in there. Okay, take it to the store. We gonna put some racks, and then you just slide it down on a conveyor belt. I'm saying, I don't know how you do that. And then, cause what I'm saying, you got to wait on them, and you sending the stuff down the line and stuff, right? And it's like if they too slow, you got some older people that's in there, and they got the okay, all right, hold up, let me fill this card up and then move and stuff, and then Uh, but let's see. I'm at Martin Transport now as a own operator. What? I have a lot of videos. Let's see. Okay, yeah, just shoot me the link. Let's see. That's if the truck loaded in the right order. Oh man, yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know. It ain't no other order to load it. It's just from what I seen, they got a whole bunch of. They just got a bunch of stuff in there, and all the heavy stuff on the bottom, all the light stuff on the top. And you put on a conveyor belt and send it down, and you there at the store all day long. Um, huh. But yeah, yeah, preach. Yeah. I gotta look that YouTube page up. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, you got multi stores, and I think let's see, Dollar. If I'm not mistaken, Dollar General. I think they got their own transportation division. Well, at least that's what I see in them. Wait a minute, hold up. Yeah. Um, it's a guy at like I said, it's a guy in Rocky Mountain and stuff. He leaves his truck there at the store and stuff like that, and I think they invested in their own. They let's see. I do intermobile right now with a local company running regional loads. Bro, I hate sitting at the rail yard. Yeah. Um. I don't even see how you do intermobile. To tell you the truth. Let's see. Steven's mad at my review of the company on my page. Well, they can get mad all they want to if the information is correct. If you ain't you know if you ain't slandering them, then they had to do better. That's all. Okay, all right. Well, we did wrong by this guy here and stuff. Let's improve our efforts. So what he's talking about doesn't happen to another driver. If they about business. Um, let's see. Yeah, that intermobile man. I mean, them containers, boy. I don't know, boy. It take a special type, man. But I guess you are. If you're a company driver, you're okay, man. But being an own operator doing that crap, I don't see too many fair. I don't see too many fair out too good and stuff. I mean, it's a lot of folk in it, but man, I'm talking about the trucks all beat up, raggedy, tore up and stuff. But I don't know. Then again, it's like I said, they got not the truck all tore up, but then their car and stuff look like they got brand new car. Let's see, it's it's a lease program. Okay, well, just remember what I told you. Go in there, get your money. Don't get comfortable. Get what you got. Get what you need to get. Get up out of there. Because let's see, the chassis are horrible, bro. They on our make the money. Oh, okay. Well, uh, you let some of them tell it though, man. They like, oh, good gracious, man. It's horrible. Oh man. But yeah, TB, you gotta yeah, if you in that if you in Martins and stuff, man, yeah, you gotta dude. I understand you in it, but like I said, man, start. If your credit about halfway decent, If your credit about halfway decent, you know, you need to go ahead and start considering some other options. Let's see. Company drivers don't make money. Oh, come on, thing. Company drivers don't make money. Own operators are winning. Yeah, they trucks look raggedy, but they are well-oiled machines. Yeah, some of them are sleepers. I wouldn't, I wouldn't doubt it. Some of them are sleepers, man. But bro, some of these guys, well, I'm talking about, man, in some bad shape. Like, bro, you know, your tires look so bad, I can see the air inside of them. Get what you need, then leave. That's why I'm taking time, getting things I need to make that jump. Yeah, but I mean, I got a truck payment now, 13 a month or a week. Okay, if you paying 13 a month, then that ain't bad. That ain't bad right there. If it's 13 a month, if it's 13 a month, but you paying 13, let's see, cosmetically they don't look good, but they run good. There you go. Sun water flow. Hey, listen, check my man page out on Instagram, bro. He really on the health tip. He really on the health tip and stuff. And like I said, man, hey, I appreciate it again. I ordered that I ordered that peppermint treatment and stuff, man. I got that at the house and stuff. Let's see, cosmetically, uh, 13. I'm still trying. Hey, TBE. So you saying, okay, you got 13. So you paying you sure it's 13 a month? Okay, if you paying 13 a month, what kind of truck you got, and what's the terms on it? Cause you might, you in a position better than most and stuff. I mean, shoot. Um, let's see, 13. That's what. Let's see, 12. That's what. 13. That's what. 350 a week. No, they ain't 325 weeks. Excuse me. 13 a month. 2013. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, mine is 13. My truck is 13. I'm paying 13.75. So is okay. Is it one of those when you finish the lease off? Is the truck yours, or do you get to walk away with it, or how does that work? Cause if it's if it's hold up, Chase now talking about his truck broke down. What the heck? It's a monthly lease. What? Okay, it's some it's some advantages to it, or a balloon. Yeah, balloon payment. That's what the world am I thinking about? Yeah, if it's a balloon, how much is it? And you see it, you might walk away, smelling like a rose and stuff. You might have to, let's see, in 2 years. Okay, it's good that they giving you a monthly option, but the thing is, right, being that you in at least is it's all connected to Martin. And you know how Martin getting stuff is like, being you a contractor. My down payment was 8,500. Okay, you need to find a way. You need to find some kind of bank that will buy the truck from Martin's, because what can happen to you is If that contract will be tied into, all right, like the truck is tied into the company. Oh, it's not Martin. Oh, okay. All right. Well, never mind then. As long as the truck is not tied in to the company, you okay. Or get a lawyer to check the contract. All right. No, he said the truck is not tied into Martin, so he good. Oh, LRM. All right. Well, okay. Then you good. You straight. You straight. You okay. The truck yours. The truck yours is. I just my thing with Martin is that they got too many company trucks over there. They got too many company trucks over there to compete with. So you gotta get with a carrier. You gotta get with a carrier that that's more business centered around what you do, because what they doing initially, they trying to turn they running your truck like it's one of their trucks. And in fact, they probably doing you a little bit harder than their trucks and stuff. Like a lot of your loads and stuff are going to be 45,000, and yeah, yeah, I'm gonna get into that in a minute, preach. Okay, now the whole thing with Martin and stuff is that, like I said, you got too many company drivers and stuff, too many company trucks you got to compete with, and you don't want to be that truck that's always running heavy loads and running from, it's a reason why they got you going to Florida, to Oregon, and all that other stuff there and everything. 3,000 a week. Okay, all right. Well, 3,000 is okay. 3,000 is okay, but it's not okay based upon what you said. You ran from Florida. You went from Florida to you went from Florida to Oregon, and then from Oregon to Boston. That's not, see, that's not okay, because you put more wear and tear on your truck, and the money's not adding up to. Let's see, the loads are heavy. Um, yeah, it's just it's the operation that they have. I don't know why I can't. I ain't on my game tonight, you know, because I'm real stuffed up, and the words I want to say, it just ain't flowing. So, but um, what you doing? Let's see. That's my net. Okay, that's okay. But see, that's the same problem what you call had. What's my man name? Party Hard. Okay, that's the same problem Party Hard had when he went over to the RST. You know, you can net 3 grand and stuff, and that's okay. But when everything's said and done, if you send over here 3,300, you done did 3,300 miles. Landstar would not. You don't need to go to Landstar. Forget Landstar. Landstar. That's Landstar is low hanging fruit. Landstar is low hanging fruit. You know, you ain't got to go. You ain't got to go to Landstar and stuff to say, man, you making it. Or that's just the own operators paradise and all that stuff there. You know, um, but 3,000 is good net, but it ain't good if you sitting there running 3,000 miles. You sitting over here 3,300 miles a week. Let's see. party hard was paying 800 a week. Yeah, okay. He paying 800. You paying 800 a week, right? But the thing is, if you running, you're doing too much work, and the money just ain't adding up because when you start putting some miles on your truck, some serious miles, then you got to start considering some things very very soon. You know, like rebuilds and stuff. You know, cause these Cascadians, they ain't, yeah, you know, these DD13s and stuff like these new motors. You don't want to run into like the situation I ran into. You know, truck got 600,000. I gotta do surgery and stuff like that. And see, you know, I can get away with it. But see, you know, you over there and you get that surgery done, and they say, okay, listen, we got one going to California. You know, now you sitting on pins and needles and stuff and saying, man, the jig might be up because you know you over there where they, you know, they just what's those guys, the Diesel brothers. Let's see, them emissions is terrible. Yeah, they is. They are absolute. It doesn't matter. Emissions on any truck is garbage. But let's see. Um, hold up. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Let's see. Um, over there in Utah and stuff, right? Those guys, what's the Diesel brothers? They hit them man with a 800. They hit them with a $850,000 fine, man. $850,000. Now their net worth is 2 million. And you know, all they did is advertise. All they did, you know, they kind of told on that. Well, not really, but I would have to say with the Diesel brothers, it had to be their representation because even though they showed modification to the truck, what they didn't show was that the truck was going out here on the road and they were just driving it every day. Cause you can make whatever modification you want to, as long as you if you're doing it for showroom purposes and stuff like that. If you don't get the truck registered, then you can make any kind of modification you want to. Okay, you just getting started. All right. Let's see, Mr. Williams, Rooster, you said it right earlier. You have to have money in the kitty just in case of a breakdown. Your fixed cost has to be around 1,000. No big overhead, home expense. Okay, yeah. So, all right. So you getting started. I understand. You know, the information wasn't readily available and stuff, and so you know, you fill the application out. You at work. You got the truck. You making your money. But all I'm saying is that just don't get comfortable over there. Don't get comfortable over there. Put your ear to the ground and find, because it's okay right now. If you're trying to get started, to stack some money away, okay. But don't get comfortable. That's what I'm saying. Don't get comfortable, guys. You know, I'm pretty sure you got a driver manager or a fleet manager and stuff, and he's probably telling you all types of stuff like, you know, you're the number one driver, and you know, I appreciate everything that you do on my board, and you're getting these loads and stuff there on time, and your professionalism is just what Martin is needed. You know, you're the prime essential candidate. You know, you're just, oh man, you're just so wonderful. I tell all the other guys and stuff about you. This guy TBE, man, he's just the best driver on my. I wish I could multiply you, and everybody on my board and stuff was just like you. You know, to keep the morale up. Let's see, one step at a time. I did this in 2 years. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, man. Just let's see, put away a nice escrow maintenance account. Yeah, yep, do that, man. You know that 3 grand and stuff. Just make sure you ain't going out here and buying. You know, you got something put away. You got something tucked away for your truck. So if you need something and everything, it ain't nothing to it. You know, put you something real nice away and stuff. I mean, if you can get 10, you know, if you're doing 3 grand a week and stuff, then I say, man, the next three settlements, you put them all in the escrow and be done with it. Yep, that 3 grand hit, and I'll put in my escrow. Get about you need about 10 stacks in there. Let's see, put about 300 a week every week. Don't touch it. Yeah. Oh man, I'm out of Gatorade. Ooh, Jesus. uh, but yeah, hey, like I said, to those who watching me and stuff, man, send me those links. Send me those links and stuff to, if you got a YouTube page and stuff like that, man. I definitely want to check you out and stuff like that. At least from KLLLLM, but in the regional, it was too many trucks, not enough loads. Trying to get about 20,000. Okay, yeah. Well, you'll get it. You'll get it. Just don't get distracted along the way and stuff, cause the more money you start putting away, man, the more things and stuff were like, hey man, you get that Mercedes Benz now and stuff, right? You know, get that Mercedes Benz stuff. All you gotta do is just jump into that escrow and stuff, and put that $3,000 down and stuff, man. You can walk right on out of there. Look at that Mercedes Benz over there. Come on, look at that Mercedes Benz over there. You see it. You see. Imagine how you sitting in and stuff like that. You pulling up in the cut with that S5. Is it the S500? That's the top. That's the top model one. I don't know. Second you start putting that money in there, boy, it's like, man, hey, going past Jaguar. Come on, man. You ain't doing nothing. Come on, we had a schedule and stuff like that. Come on, let's. It ain't gonna hurt just to look. It ain't gonna hurt just to look, man. You go in there and stuff. Well, let's run it. Let's run your credit. Guess what? You qualify. You qualify and stuff, man. Just bring this money down here and stuff, right? Get you right. Like, what you gonna do? Uh, what you gonna do, man? You talking about an S500? The car can drive itself home and stuff. You ain't got to transport. Just put the coordinates in and stuff. It be sitting in your driveway. Probably wash itself too. Hopefully, you have your LLC set up so you can start paying yourself and building your business credit. No four wheelers, no four wheelers, no big machine. I'm just saying, man. I mean, you talking about putting away $20,000, man. You get to that halfway point, you get that 10 grand in there, man. Things start becoming more accessible. Like, hey, I could just go buy this thing cash and be done with it. But yeah, like I said earlier, man. Those y'all got YouTube page, send me the link. I'm gonna get on off here and stuff, cause these sinuses really messing with me. But man, I appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all and stuff. Bearing with me and stuff. I know this wasn't the best live feed and stuff, but man, y'all hung in there with me and everything and stuff, and I appreciate that. Um, I gotta check out. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. So like I said, send me the links. Got my LLC. Okay. All right. If I'm up to it, I'll probably do a live feed Sunday if if I'm really feeling up to the weather. But I mean, I'm gonna start hitting those treatments pretty hard and stuff tomorrow. So um, yeah, just oh, crap. You know, the messages and everything. You know, if I get any messages or whatever after this live feed, I will try to get to them and stuff tomorrow to answer as many questions as I can. Again, appreciate y'all bearing with me and stuff like that. Go on, jump on off here. It's your man here, the one and only, that beautiful Rhode Island Red Rooster. Telling you as always, continue to do your research, fact finding studies, honest on your skills every day. Till next time we talk, next time we meet, be safe, be easy, peace out. Hey, all right, man, I will.